Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some blueprints. I changed the microphone settings around a little bit, so hopefully it's a bit louder, but I guess we'll see. And I was doing some thinking just on my own about what this black key could be in the tomb that we recently discovered last stream, I think like 2 days ago, and then we were in there yesterday too. And it clicked that that is probably what opens the treasure trove, like, chest that we found when we drafted it on the outside room. I'm not sure if the black key will be our, like, final unlock because it said that there were 6 permanent unlocks, or if, like, what we find in the treasure chest would be the final unlock. Um, but that does complicate things some more because if getting the key is like a one-time thing and it's only used to unlock that little treasure chest in the treasure trove, then another contingency is that we'll need to have the blessing of the monk and have the treasure trove be the outer room, as well as have the southern cross in the night sky, and have no gold and no gems and no items, which could be a lot. I know that I can look up the days on which we will have the Southern Cross by using the like observatory paper. Not observatory. Is it the observatory? Something like that. But yeah. The planetarium, that's what I'm thinking of. I always get the two confused. But goals for today are drafting the planetarium and finding out when we need to have all of this set up, as well as the classic objectives of trying to figure out the tomb puzzle, trying to find the last microchip, trying to solve a new clue stuff. I was also thinking back to like where I could find the rest of the keys because I have a few sanctum keys that I haven't found. Specifically, the one that's talking about a king on his throne, which I watched back one of the videos of the Alzara vision where he mentions like all the generations of the family sitting in the same chair, and that is the chair in the drawing room. So I feel like there might be more to that chair than meets the eye. And that could also harken back to the poem that we found behind the antechamber when we drafted it outside. Studies the scepter, deadly is the stone, heavy is the crown, ruddy is the throne. That could be the throne portion of it. So it could be that we need to have the crown, the stone, a scepter, which might be in the chest in the treasure trove, and the throne in the drawing room. That's my current theory. Yeah, and I was gonna say something else, but I can't remember. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Day 94. Maybe I was going to mention the tomb puzzle, trying to figure that out. That could be it. Oh no, I was gonna mention the other key that I haven't found, the clue being major. The last key is major if you draft it quite late. And I'm pretty sure that it's relating to the music room. I could be wrong. My reason for that suspicion is because where's the music room in here? It's such a strange room. it also has that like denoted inverse like clue, which could be the whole thing with the note with the pages going out and digging up the conservatory. But I don't know, it's very strange. Also, the fact that it says like one major key and one minor key. Very interesting. Anyways, on we go. So what I might do is try to have a run where that's the last room I draft. Or like I try to fill up the house and have that be the last like room. But I'm not sure. Okay. Let's try to make good use of the stopwatch. Sure. 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 Ooh, a hammer. Take a hallway. I'll take that. Ooh, not ideal. That's pretty good. Ah, I'm out. That is a-okay. That was pretty good. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. We get to add another little word to this spiral. And one gem. Alright. I think I will just kind of backtrack quite a ways. Solarium. I think I'll go with the pool hall. What do you have in store for me this time? So this is 30 minus 9, which would be 21 flipped, so 12. This is 18 flipped, so 81 divided by 9 would be 9. Plus 2 would be 11. Flipped would still be 11. Okay. So this is 10 minus 5 times 2. So 0. 0 times 10 is still 0. Plus 10 is 10. Alright. Keycard. Oh, that's kind of frustrating. Time to go back to security then. Let's make these security doors a little bit more common. And again, I always mention this, but I still haven't figured out what, like, how to activate the cabinet in the locker in the breaker room. Let's go ahead and open this door. Well, there's the music room, but I do want to save that. Abrupt music halting again. 4. Oh. Okay. Let's grab this. I really do think that the dice upgrade for this room is absolutely crazy powerful. I'm really glad I took the dice upgrade. think I will go all the way back to the start exploring the rooms that I kind of skipped over. All right. Mind the dining room. The kennel or the library? I'll go for the kennel. Gotta pet the dogs. Battery pack, all right. Lost and found. I think I will go for lost and found because I want to take a closer look at the sigil that's in there, but I won't go in there quite yet. I'm gonna go back and explore the start a little bit more. I'm not terribly worried about my steps, just because I did pick up the sleeping mask, which should help quite a bit. Also, if I draft the nursery, that'd be nice. Ballroom. Well, I don't really want to go to that. Wine cellar. Sure. Still can't interact with this in any way. I feel like this room has got to have a secret. And, you know, I still haven't figured out if the workshop has a secret with that little arrow on the wall, either. Mailroom. My package has been delivered, alright. Sure. Do I want to do that here? No, I kind of want to try to fill up the house, so I'm going to go hallway. Don't mind if I do. Guest bedroom. I'll go for the walk-in closet. Or the laboratory. I think it's back to the lab again. I don't mind this. Or I could do the security door. I think I'll do the security door one. But I do need to draft the planetarium in order to find out exactly, like, how many stars I need. I don't want to overshoot and then have to do a bunch more. Let's go ahead and dig in here. A rock. I got a rock. Alright, back we go. We could do the outer room. I haven't done it yet. I think I'm gonna wait. This is correct. Lots of trash. The more I look at this side of the house, the more I think it is simply just inaccessible. It would be cool if there was a way to get out there, though. I want to go left here and then left again, hopefully. But I don't want to take the music room because I want to draft that last. I don't mind chapel here. Passageway could also be good. Let's do passageway. Dark room, sure. What do I have that's rarity 4 and 1 gem requirement? Solarium? I honestly don't know. I want to do it just to find out. Oh, okay, this room. I don't mind this room at all. Let's go ahead and go to this room. So I lost my salt shaker. That is A-okay. Hall pass, okay. So, okay. Gear. Wavy rays. And the pizza moats. Gear border. What color is the gear? Ah, man. I'll need to get Realm and Rune. I'll try to remember that, though. Gear? Maybe it's white? I don't know. No, why is the empty dots? Well, either way, it is what it is. I don't necessarily want to go about opening all of these quite yet. Can't use the key to the secret garden here. No, I think I better save that. The drawing, nice. So this is the chair that was in the Alzar vision. Oh, I didn't try putting the stone, the deadly stone, on this little stand here, did I? I guess next time I'll have the stone to test it out. Either way. Courtyard's pretty good. Drafting studio, closed exhibit, or treasure trove. If my goal is to fill up all the rooms but one, I probably should just go for the, maybe the drafting studio. Sure. Is this open? No. Interesting. How is this looking? So the close right and, or sorry, close left and middle right gens. the study here. Oh, I didn't even see this. Oh, wow. It's a pretty good chest right here. So I want to go to the left if possible. That'll do. Here we go. Digging in the library. What did we get? Coins and gems. Very nice. I'm actually going to grab Realm and Rune, I think. Realm and Rune, I think. Realm and Rune. I'll take the Cloister of Rhina. The vestibule. Kind of running low on gems. Actually, I have access to both of these rooms through these two areas. So I think I actually just take the laundry room, maybe? Maybe try to get, like, the vestibule here? That could work. Ooh, I might need to reroll here. There we go. Looks good to me. Now, I'm not sure if I need to draft it late as in the last room or late as in rank, like rank 8. So maybe I leave this corner alone. Or maybe I leave... Maybe I try to... Which way does it point? Points to the left. Oh, I guess it doesn't really matter, because I think I can draft it from here or here. Yeah, I'll leave that corner alone. Oh, could I get the secret garden here? This is probably the best place for it, to be honest. I could open up the 46th room, but I'll do that later. door wouldn't be terrible. Still not doing great on gems. Kind of want to go to the left here. Let's re-roll this. Ooh, re-roll again. Boiler room is all right. Two gems. 2 dice. And I need 2 gems for the music room too. Concerning. Well, either way, I want to go to the left here. I'll definitely... Ooh, actually, I think I'll take the Great Hall. It was middle left, or it was close left and middle right, I think. I have excess keys, I might as well use them. It could also mean late into the night? Wow, lots of keys. I wish there were some gems, though, I'll be honest. Hopefully we can get a trophy room or something. Conference room. Code check. Alright, let's go this way. Okay. So let's go all the way back to the drawing room. Oh my gosh. My tongue is getting twisted. I don't know why. Oh, I could get gems from the locker room. I think I'll use up my keys there. There are 2 gems in the gallery, so I think I'll take that. The reason why I want gems are extra redraws if I need them. Yes, it's right here. Good. And I'm sure I could search around the house for more keys, but I don't necessarily want to do that. There's that. Yes, yes, yes. Nice. Oh, I guess lost and found is another way to get rid of items you have. Wait, this isn't where I want to go. There's an apple here. Might as well grab that. It is very cool that each of the, in each room you can dig in for the treasure, there's something unique. Like, there's a textured kind of basement area. There's a word for these crawl spaces, but I can't remember what it is. Pretty cool. So the library is kind of like floating like that. Interesting. Just so it's like the absolute latest it could possibly be, I'm going to open up the... Oh wait, I can't open up the 46th room. I need to go down to the garage, or not the garage, down to the, you know, the basement. Alright, let's try to draft this music room as the last possible room in the house. Is this the correct solution? Probably not. Oh, there it is. What? Well... I'm shocked that that worked. I'll be honest. That was a complete shot in the dark. Well, one more sanctum key found. Alright. And I believe I have enough steps to get to the sanctum. Let's try it. I need to go around. Wait, no, I have a normal key now. Good. Oh, I actually could have gotten myself trapped there. Oh, that would have been so unfortunate. Granted, I have enough steps that I can, like, step in and step out. I wonder if I just, like, randomly met all the requirements necessary to get that sanctum key, or if, like, you can get it several different ways. Like, if it's just needing to be the 9th rank, or if it's just needing to be, like, the last possible room. Either way, pretty cool. Okay. So I think I just need one more sanctum key after this. Here we go. And then, of course, I'll need to solve all of these at some point. I wonder why it gives you the option to not use the sanctum key. It's like, are you sure you want to do this? Why can't I remember what the gear symbol is? Oh well. I'll remember that, or rediscover that, I should say, once I get the Roman Ring book. I think I'm messing up my speech because I'm tired. It's pretty late. But I am excited to do this. Alright. Is there anything else I want to do? Yes, I want to try to get the Blessing of the Monk again. It is curious, though, that that is the solution to that sanctum key. Because there's so much stuff going around, like so many clues about Major, right? If those are all pointing to just drafting the music room as the last room in the house, it's kind of strange. It kind of, I don't know. I feel like there should be something more to it. I could curse myself and try to bring the. Well, would I even have enough steps? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I need to rely on the running shoes. I won't curse myself this run. $45 gold. Alright. I didn't draft the treasure trove this time, so cannot set that up. Is there anything else I can do? I could go to Lost and Found and get 2 rare items. Or Observatory. Ooh, Observatory might be good. Actually, I think I will go for the Observatory because I was really curious as to how that would play out since, like, you're in a cave, right? Can the Observatory even fit? Let's find out. With so many keys. Call it a day. Day 95. Let's go ahead and draft the Observatory. Hmm. Okay, so you can look outside. I wonder what the little hidden hatch has out here. You know what? I think I will go with Drax this year. Simply because I want to find the planetarium, which is a dead end room. Oh, wait, no. That's not it. There we go. Do you have anything in you outside? Nope. Oh, there's the planetarium. I might as well go for the treasure trove first, though, because I do want it. I won't pick up the gold yet. Can't remember if the planetarium costs a gem or not. There's the planetarium. Let's take a look at this little manuscript here. So I want the Southern Cross. Oh, so 9 stars with the Southern Cross, but I'm already at 12. Oh, so tomorrow is the Southern Cross. Okay. This could work. This could work. Alright, so what I think I'd do is simply go to the treasure trove and call it a day. That way, tomorrow, once I draft an observatory, I'll have the Southern Cross. I only choose the Southern Cross. I draft until I get rid of my... No, then I spend one... Okay, so I have 2 gems. I spend 1 gem on the planetarium, spend 1 gem on the treasure trove in the outside room. That'll get rid of my gems. I don't pick up any gold. I don't have any keys. And I don't pick up any items. Alright, let's do it. Well, YouTube, this was a short day. The humble bungalow. Very nice. Ranks reached 1. I wonder why that's the case. Huh. On we go. Day 96. This could be the big one. This could be the big one. Okay. Do not pick up the gold on the table. Do not pick up the gem unless you need it. Observatory. Here we go. Southern Cross. I'm really excited. The treasure trove. Okay. No items. No coins, no gems, no keys. Here we go. Southern Cross in the sky. I'm really curious as to what's going to happen. Here we go. Spooky music, that's for sure. Okay, well, nothing's happening. Let's go ahead and activate these statues. Okay, that's right. That's this little mini game, huh? In Ares Court, where the king now lays. Yeah, these fall. Yeah. Ah. This is gonna be a little bit frustrating for me, probably. Let's see. Just because I've already done them all and might not remember the solutions. On the sacred hour, that time-worn phrase. Oh, on the sacred hour. I didn't even think about that. 1:30? I'm not sure what the sacred hour is. Will youth approach with empty arms? Without gifts nor gold, no mannered charms. And in the sky above, a brilliant sign. A sullen cross is as 5 stars sign. A sullen cross is 5 stars align. How did I do this puzzle again? I think that. Okay, that'll help. There we go. A patient figure, a reckoning greed. Oh no, I remember now. I just do that, I think. Oh no. Oh wait, I can do that. Okay. See, I think. Yes. There we go. The black key is lying with the last king of 8. Okay. Well. On the sacred hour, That time-worn phrase. Hmm. Oh, so this is how I activate the Banner of the King. Interesting. Well, hmm. I'll be honest, I really thought I had it here. 'Cause I don't have any items. I have the Blessing of the Monk. Would that cause it? Hmm. Solid Cross. Okay, I have that. Unless I need to draft the drawing room again? I don't know. I haven't like drafted a room with the Southern Cross activated, so maybe that has something to do with it? Hmm. Yes, it does. Hello! By the way, how are you doing this fine evening? Sorry I missed your dinosaur. Or did you just type that? Let's see. I looked over to see you type that and I was like, oh no, spoilers! But then I realized you haven't played this game. Unless you have been like watching the playthroughs of it. Hmm. Well, now I've officially drafted something with the Southern Cross. I will never know it's true. Okay. Oh. Let's go back into the treasure trove, maybe? Maybe it needs to be nighttime? Oh boy. This has to be where you use the black key. Is this a Minecraft reference? I've been okay, but I slept all day, so now I can't sleep. I've been doing well. That's definitely a vibe. I've been there before. Depending on how late I get to bed tonight, I might be feeling that way tomorrow. I guess we'll find out. Let's try going back down there and see if anything activates. I'm very curious. Hmm. Yeah, there's the question of what do I do if it doesn't activate? Which I think try drafting the drawing room because I don't know why, but it seems like that's connected somehow with the king on his throne puzzle. Hmm. The only other thing I can think of is like the faded hour verse, which I don't know what that would be. The hours that pop up, the times that pop up in the game are like 1:30 and then like around 1:55 or 11:05. I think it's 11:05 more so. Hmm. I know. I have never played the Walking Dead game, but I do love this art style a lot. I was showing it to my father, and he was like, "Oh no, this game kind of makes me nauseous." And I was like, I don't really see how that would be a cause. Hmm. Unless it's like counting the blessing of the monk as like an item that I have. Yeah. I think it's like the FOV of the game made him feel a little bit sick to his stomach. I have not. I still need to. I saw a reference somewhere though, and I was like, "Oh, that's that thing that Toast was talking about." But that's all I know about it now. Oh, that's what it was. It was a music video that popped up in YouTube. All right, let's take a gem and try to get the drafting room, the drawing room, I should say. Hmm. Sure. What I can do is just pick up one gem at a time over in the trophy room. So what rooms have you gotten so far? Yeah, so I've I got the Explorer trophy over here, which is you get for completing the Mount Holly dictionary by visiting every single room. So I've been to every single room, but as you saw, the like tomb area I was in is completely new to me. And I'm not sure if you're here when I was like reading the riddle that was in the tomb. but it made it seem like I need to be there with no items and have the Southern Cross in the sky, which are conditions I had met, and nothing happened. So, I'm a little bit stumped. That's a dining room here, I suppose. Solarium. Sure. I'm running out of steps. If it comes down to it, I'm just going to sit in that room a little bit and talk and hang out and see if anything happens. Gem. Not sure what that can be. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. At least I can look through this. Let's see the borders here. So pink is the gear symbol. Yellow is the mountains. Okay. Oh, okay. I might have been getting the arch areas wrong because I think I was using the small triangles, which is for orange, when I should have been using the jagged line for yellow. So I gotta go back and redo that, I guess. I'm running out of steps. Oh wait, but I need to use a gem. No, I have a gem now and a lunchbox that I can't use. So even if I go back down there, I don't think it'll activate. Unfortunate. I think I will go down again just to see. Let's go back in. I doubt anything will happen, but might as well. So far, my favorite puzzle. There are a lot of good puzzles in this. So far, this one, because like this entire room is new to me after playing the game for so long. It's very neat. But unfortunately, I think I flubbed this one. don't fully understand it. Hence, why it's a puzzle, I suppose. Oh. Well, what I can do this run is go down and try to figure out that sigil. I think I remember Nuance being the pink bannered realm, but I could be wrong. Even so, I would need to remember what Nuance's like sigil was. Core, I should say. Oh, you like the ones with the statues? I still haven't figured that one out. It is a cool one, though. I'm sure something will click in my head as far as that one goes eventually. I just don't know. I haven't figured out exactly what makes sense. My brother, who is playing the game as well, told me that he was able to figure out the statue puzzle. And he's played like a lot less time than I had, and I was like, oh, I'm just missing something obvious. But I tend to like overthink these problems quite a bit. These puzzles, and it costs me. Okay, I think that's Morjai, which we might be able to figure out. No, we don't really know the climate of Morjai. No, it will be for sure. I'm certain of it. Okay, so I feel like this is good. I'm just trying different stuff here, so maybe that's not what I meant to do. No. It is quite hard to click the thing you want to. Like, how did clicking here turn this down here? Oh my goodness. I don't think it would be a metropolitan society or an educational society. Could be that. Nope. I don't think it's spiritual. I don't think it's that, but I might as well try them. So something about this is incorrect. I'm assuming it's the travel. Okay, I don't think it's a boat. I can't remember. I think this is air travel, but I'll give it a shot. That's incorrect. Let's try different motes. I'm only going to use motes that I know aren't for other sigils. Okay, so that's incorrect. Guess that's incorrect too. This is turtleback travel. I'm pretty sure they don't use turtleback travel, but I'm willing to test it out. Yeah, no, that is incorrect. Could it just be like all the rays? And it could also just not be lightning rays, in which case that's a little bit unfortunate for me. I'll give it another shot. Let's see. I think this is Fenari's, so I don't think it'll be that one. I tried that one. Unless, maybe they use boats as well. Let's give it a shot. Whoa, that's it. Wow, okay. Boat travel, very interesting. All right. So, you were probably confused as to what I was doing there. I was just kind of like, these are like realm sigils, which represent the different countries in this game. And you need to figure out each like different symbol on the sigil represents something. So I believe the motes, which are the little boxes with dots with squares around them, represent that they're like a mechanical society. The lightning represents stormy weather. The triangles around the outside represent the color yellow, which is like their country's national color. And then the core in the middle just represents the country that it is. Gotcha. And then the arrangement of the rays themselves denote what sort of travel is typical in the realm. So it's a little bit of trial and error. Right. Renabaum. Arch Ares, first city of steel. Interesting. We arrived here after a few days of sailing, and it made me realize how much more convenient it would be to have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Arch Ares is a destination with which I am well acquainted, having traveled here countless times on business for Cinca. This time, however, I will avoid the familiar towns and factories and will instead trek along the northern coast, an area with which I am wholly unfamiliar. Herbert. Okay. So, he sailed to Arch Ares. Northern coast. Okay. I'll need to think about how exactly this plays into the rest of the stuff. But good to know, good to know. Aha. Yellow. Yellow rises upwards. Gotcha. Allowance token. Okay, so I got one of those. I'm a 4 now. So this one, I think I have these 4. So now I'm getting to the strange ones. Let's try to get Caricia. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it is what it is. I actually don't know what the weather is like there. I'll try with this one first. This might be the pink one, but I honestly can't remember. I'm gonna assume that it is. Try different arrangement of moats. Actually, I don't think it's that one. I think it would need to be this one right here. Oh, maybe not though. No. Maybe this. I used orange on one of them, didn't I? This also could not be the pink one. I might need to either watch over some of my videos or look through the classrooms again to figure out some of these. I mean, we could take a wild guess here. So we know the moats on this one will be the books. And we know the color, which will be orange. But we don't know anything else. What sort of travel would they have? Maybe airship travel. Or maybe boat travel. Morajai is definitely boat travel. Yeah. Me too. But it's looking like that might not be the case. Might not be the case. I think that was actually on the correct spot. Okay, that's that. Yes, 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 yes. I feel like there's also got to be a way to prevent this from being trial and error. Could also be that the moats are wrong here. What makes the most sense from what I know about this place? I don't think this would make sense, but I might as well try it with different weather types. It is shaped like a rainbow, so maybe it's rain. Surely. Oh, I could also see them being like an art place, since they made the puzzle boxes. I skipped over art again. Dang. Okay. Come on, flower. Nope. Okay. That's not it. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I might try to do another run where I get the schoolhouse and kind of look through a bunch of the country stuff. Try to get hints from that. But as it stands, I'm running out of steps to take. Why not call it a day here? And believe it or not, I'm getting pretty sleepy. It's pretty late. So I might call it a day for the stream as well. Well, thank you, Toast, for sticking around, and I hope you're able to get some sleep pretty soon. But if not, I hope you enjoy your time awake. And anybody else who is currently watching the stream or the YouTube video, thank you so much for watching and sticking around. And I'll hope to see you later. Bye.